Hi, I'm Nanette Overly, Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Epcon Communities. Have you ever wondered what it might be like to be a sales consultant at Epcon Communities? Well, we're going to answer that question for you in just a few moments because you're going to hear from several members of our team. In 1986, Ed and Phil founded Epcon Communities, and since that time, we've had some great team members. I hope you enjoy what you hear.
I'm Morgan Knapp. I am the sales manager for Epcon Communities in our Columbus region. I guess most recently, I've been training for a couple of different marathons, always training for something. So I did the Columbus Marathon this past October. That was my second one. And I'm currently training for a couple of half marathons coming up in 2018. I guess some other interests that I have, my passion outside of work is really music, and so I've always played the piano throughout my life. I played the cello years ago, and just recently I got back into playing the cello. So I volunteer for our local orchestra here in Columbus, and like I said, that's just been a passion of mine always. I was working for a company that I had joined straight out of college. I'd been there for a few years, and the then director of human resources had come and recruited me from that company. So I recognized it as a great opportunity, and I guess I would say this, from day one I noticed that I had so much support in my new role, but I also had so much freedom. So I was trusted to solve the problems that came at me, to find solutions for the challenges that we had, and because of that, I was not only given the opportunity to create value for the company, but also to grow and develop so much as an individual. And that continues. That's every single day with the company. For that, I'm very grateful. So how has my life changed since coming to Epcon? It's changed a lot. I mean, just personally, since I started with the company, I met my now husband. We got married this past year, bought our first house together. But as far as my career with Epcon, I started off in a sales role and did that for the first really 4 years of my tenure with the company. My favorite part whenever I was in sales was to go into a community that maybe had 15 or 20 more homes to sell and close it out. I loved that. It was like solving a puzzle. And you have that satisfaction of seeing all the homes sold and then moving on to the next one. So I did that for a few years, and then most recently I've been managing our Columbus team. So I've done that for the past 3.5 years or so. What sets Epcon apart from other companies? There's a very distinct difference, and I think people notice it as soon as they walk in the door. I hear it from people that I'm interviewing all the time, that even as they're sitting in the lobby of our office, everyone that walks by says hi, introduces themselves, asks if they can get them anything, and this is just a stranger showing up for an interview. So what sets Epcon apart from other companies? It has to be the people that work here. I've never worked with a group of people who are so competent and so focused on solving problems. Everybody's in it for the same reason, and everybody's there to help. So that to me is probably the most uplifting part about coming to work every single day, are the people that I work with. I guess my life has changed so drastically since I've come to work for this company. I was in my mid-20s whenever I first started, pretty inexperienced. I was given the opportunity to develop sales skills that completely changed my life. Because of those skills that I developed, I was able to foster a different sense of discipline in my own life, just through work and then also in my personal life, to become even more goal-oriented than I ever was before, and to rise up in the company and start off in one role and then try out something different by managing the team that we have now. So, on top of that, the people that I work with are just absolutely fabulous. From the people on our sales team here in Columbus, I'm blessed to come to work with those people every single day. The people at our corporate office are not only so competent, so talented, but have also become very close friends. And finally, the customers that I've met working through Epcon Communities, some of them have become some of my very closest friends. And I can't see that happening with any other company quite like it has.